Often when we talk about collaborating with other schools um, in education, we immediately think that this has to be something that's big. And truth be told, some of the more powerful projects are ones that really aren't all that big on the user end, and and really are fairly simple in concept. And one of the ways that we can engage in with our students in collaborating with other students is through the use of collaborative tools like Wikipedia and or other wikis or other tools where they're helping to build a resource. And one tool I'd like to share with you today that I think has some really great and profound applications, especially in science classrooms, but could also be for any number of other subject areas, are maps. And one great example of a crowdsourced mapping project was OpenStreetMap. And what OpenStreetMap is an editable map, street map of the world. So you can go in and create an account or log in, and you can go in and you can edit the roads in here. And this was used during the earthquake in Haiti for people to take satellite images of Haiti after the earthquake and reconstruct maps of the roads and stuff of that area to help in disaster relief, so that during that crisis, people on the ground could have ready access to the maps they needed to be able to get equipment and supplies to where they needed to go. And this was done by people who were sometimes thousands of miles away from the disaster, who wanted to help. And this was something that this is the sort of project that can be done by anyone really at any age, and doesn't really require any money of you. So OpenStreetMap was one example, and I'm going to show you two different tools that allow you to create your own custom crowdsourcing map type projects. The first one and the most simple is probably Google Maps. Most people are aware of Google Maps. On Google Maps, there's this area here called My Maps, and you can create a new map. You give it a title. Let's say this is number of now let's do this. Let's do number of. Oh, let's just do eagle spotting. And I don't know if this is something that would be something that a science teacher might want to do, but or whether it would be really helpful data or not. But so I've just created an eagle spotting map, and I can collaborate with other people. I can either invite specific people if I only want to allow certain people to have access to this, or I can allow anyone to edit this map, or I can choose that, if I don't want just anyone, but I want my collaborators to be able to invite other people, I can choose that as well. But I'm going to make this an open map for anyone who wants to do this. Now this morning, I saw an eagle on my way into work just outside of our school at Crosswinds. And let's get back down here to, we'll go find where we're at. And it was sitting in that tree right out in front. And we must be let's see. So here I'm going to put a little pin right. Right there. Hit done. I want to edit this map. I'll put a little pin right where I saw the eagle. Now I can also put in a description. I can give it a title. This could be any kind of data you really want. You could also edit this in HTML. So let's say I wanted to put a picture of an eagle in there. We'll just throw this in there. Oops, wrong map. This is the code that will make that picture show up. And now when I click on this, oops, I forgot to do something here. I wanted that to be HTML. So if I hit OK, now when I click on there, it should, if I save this and then say done, when I click on that, it should show me a picture of an eagle when I click on there. And there we go. So this tells me that there was an eagle spotted at Crosswinds Middle School. And now anyone who spots an eagle can go and click and add their eagle spotting or sighting to this map. And so this would be a way that, if we shared this with students across across Minnesota, we could track eagle spottings around Minnesota, and it would be fun, a fun and interesting project for our kids to do. It could also be very informative. Another thing that we could do is we could make this really useful. We could say we're going to go out and use this tool to measure soil samples or measure chemicals or minerals in the water, and we can get a whole network of schools together to collaborate on this, and then we could then map out and see patterns, and use that information in the classroom, and hopefully use it for something outside the classroom. All right, the other tool I'll show is Crowdmap, and this one's a little bit different. There's a little bit more that you can do with this. This was an open source software that was created for use in Haiti, but it's been used to help people with mapping out resources and crises all over the world. But the original software is called Ushandi, but then they have this website where they've installed this. It's a hosted application of Ushandi called Crowdmap. This is crowdmap.com, and they say right on here, this is kind of fun, I think. You can either use this to monitor elections, map crisis information, create local resources, or document a zombie invasion. So really they allow you to use this for any purpose you want. And so if you create an account with them, you can create your own maps. And so and these maps allow you to create different ways for people to upload information. And one of the things that really makes Crowdmap interesting is you can have people post messages via Twitter, via text messaging. If you've set up a phone number or cell phone account with this, if you link this to a designated email account, you can have it set up so people can email in reports. Or you can have it so that when people go to your site, they can just submit a report right from there. And then when they submitted a report, that report, they're allowed then to give you the title and the description. They're able to locate where they are that you can categorize the things that you put in there, and you can give all kinds of different information that's not really available for people to do in Google. And then when they submit those reports show up on the on the map as little dots. And hopefully this will load here in a second. You can see that. So this is just one I've been testing with. I'm not sure if we're actually going to use this or not. But so here we have four reports from here. There's one from here, one from here, and when I click into those, I can zoom in or zoom out, or I can go just view those as a list. So this is another tool that can be used for similar types of crowdsourcing or crowd mapping. Two tools, Google Maps and Crowdmap, that I think are pretty exciting, and kind of lower the threshold for schools to participate in collaborative, authentic research.